Hello there, good morning. Welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is another plunder board. This time we have pure plunder, so that would have been nice to have the 4-2 rather than this. Anyway, so we've got Shaman again. Got Shaman Cabin Boy again, so that is the same thing as we saw yesterday. We'll try and keep that in mind. We have a few other things though going on here. So let's just go by them one by one. I'm gonna go a little quicker today. Jeweled Egg is a kind of piddly little thing, but when you trash it, you gain a loot. Loots are a... I don't know if you really are supposed to be able to look at it. I guess you're supposed to be able to see these. I don't know. I don't know if this is the order of them. You're definitely not supposed to be able to see that. I'm not sure how these are being arranged in here. You're not supposed to see the order if this is the actual order. But anyway, loots are a bunch of gold pluses, so they're a little better than gold. A lot of them have plus buy, but they're a bunch of effects. I'm not going through them all. But they all give $3, I guess, except for Endless Chalice and Spell Scroll. But anyway, we'll see those as we get them. Mapmaker is a reaction that triggers off victory cards being gained by anybody. And then Mapmakers are a little bit moat-like, but you get to scan through 4 of your cards. So they're very easy to chain. So like if you have that one Mapmaker in hand, but you have several in deck, when you have victory cards gained, they're quite easy to chain them because the search space is quite large. So when you look at the 4, if you find more Mapmakers, then you can activate those, etc. I guess I'm kind of skipping around at random. Taskmaster is this card which has this. It also has a, I don't know, this is a different duration too, but it's even different than the next time durations, which is just that if you meet this condition of gaining a card costing exactly 5 on the turn in which you played Taskmaster, then you get to keep getting this +1 action, +1 coin in your next turn until you have a turn where you don't gain a 5. So it gives you a village and a sort of fishing village effect, sort of, but it can be permanent. You don't have to keep playing Taskmaster. It just stays in play doing its thing until you don't gain a 5 for a turn. Then it goes back in your deck and then you can play it again later. So Crucible is like Salvager, but a treasure, no plus buy, simple card. Rope is a card that gives you a little trashing in the next turn and buy. Figurine is a treasure draw, which is something that there's not really much of that in Dominion. I guess there's not. I don't want to say there's not any in case I'm forgetting something, but there's Figurine is basically this new thing really to do treasure draw, and it gets you a little bonus if you have action cards that you couldn't play or draw from the figurine. But it's quite good in Plunder, which has a lot of treasure stuff. Pickaxe gains loots by trashing cards if they're sufficiently expensive. And then Quartermaster is another kind of weird one. You play Quartermaster once, then it's out of your deck for the rest of the game. But each turn, you can either gain a card that kind of is set aside forever, or you can take one of those cards. So you can either use it as a way to, like, I don't know, gain victory cards and just have them be set aside, or you can use it to get engine pieces and put them into your hand when you want them. So anyway, I'm not sure. I guess I'm going to try and get thin a little bit with Shaman. Oh, and I didn't talk about the trade. So trade is just, Hasty is just a little accelerant that lets you play a Hasty. So I'm going to get the Rope just because I think it's worth doing. I'm going to do Shaman first because I don't. So if I do this in the wrong order, this is, I guess it didn't actually matter there. I take that back. That was something that ordered that didn't matter. I mean, I guess there's games where it could matter. And I don't know if I should just keep buying robes or if I should pick up a Quartermaster. That isn't clear to me. Here I want to do this in the right order, which is to say I want to gain from trash and then do the trash because I don't want to I don't want to have that card. I don't want that junk. Oh, I didn't talk about Prosper. So Prosper gets a loot in any number of differently named treasures. That's quite good here. So we do want to try and figure out a way to hit $4 here if we can, or hit $10 here, which probably means gaining map makers until we can draw sufficient money, or potentially, I guess, just having quite a few ropes may do it. Some combination of hasty ropes and stuff may also get us there, or like quartermasters. So we do want some maps just because we're going to be gaining these estates from the trash sum, so they're pretty easy to activate. And maybe I should have even taken one earlier. I don't know if we get a second quartermaster. The quartermaster feels like maybe it'll be a little slow. I'm not sure that that's true. And I don't know if we want the jeweled egg or not. Maybe one is okay. We'll just do it. We'll get it. It'll maybe be some interesting activation here. I wonder if it's better not to trash just to be able to buy a map maker, which seems a little weird, but we're gonna want those for sure. I could get the loot. But it costs us a map maker. Okay, so here we're doing the map maker stuff. So this is going to kind of show what it can do. Which is really nice. How much money are we going to have here? Oh, I think I didn't. Oh, maybe that happens first. I'm not sure what's going on here. What is happening? It's just such a pain to get back to this stuff. Guess I'll take these. Oh, that was for them. Oh, okay. Well, this will show us something cool too. So I'm going to take the map maker, and then we gained the estate, and then we play the map maker, and we're going to do this song and dance all over again. Hopefully. We don't have to trigger this, but I guess it's okay. And basically we draw a deck off that. Okay. That's what we wanted. So we got Spell Scroll from our loot. So we'll see Spell Scroll in a second. I'll talk about it. And I am going to get a gold, a rope, a figurine for sure, pickaxe for sure, a crucible for sure. I don't know if I want the silver or not. It's probably okay, but I'm going to do those. I think I'm going to pass on the silver for now. Ooh, so they're gaining the estates too, so it's activating on that as well, which is powerful. I mean, we want all all three of these things, but I guess the figurine is most important. And then maybe, I don't know what else. It's pretty crazy, actually. So let's do the ropes. I guess we can do the hasty, that's fine. We'll trash the coppers. I'll get another map maker here. And I guess I'll get a copper. This isn't the most exciting. Well, we could crucible the trash this to gain a cheaper card if it's an action. Okay, so spell scroll says trash this to gain a cheaper card. If it's an action or treasure, you may play it. So I think I'll go ahead and get the map maker and play it, and then we'll just take the coppers, I guess. What I'm gonna do here, actually playing of the figurine isn't so clear, but we'll probably do it anyway. Ooh, that was lucky. So now this is like 3 or 4 map makers. All right, I'm gonna crucible the jeweled egg. I could pickaxe the gold, but I don't think I will. And we have this. What turn is this? 9. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and prosper one more time. Just for the fun of it. And then I don't think I'll take a jeweled egg, though it's not unreasonable. And then the next turns will definitely go for the map maker stuff. Someone can get the jeweled egg from the... I don't know what I'm grabbing here. I'm just sort of grabbing stuff at random. So there's the AI going a little bit. Gonna take this map maker. And then I'm gonna get this to activate the map. Oh, we got lucky here too. We're moving. And or grooving. Quite possibly. Okay, that was cool. We'll draw the rest of the deck with figurine for sure. I guess we'll trash this and then play figurines. I guess we could have kept the shaman and then that would have maybe been nice. Okay. So I'm trying to think what to pickaxe. Maybe I should have gotten the silvers. We'll go ahead and pickaxe the golds just to get some more loots because the loots are fun. We'll trash these estates. Use hammer to, so hammer gives you a card costing up to 4. Puzzle box lets you set aside a card. Orb lets you do this, I guess, which I don't really want to do. Lets you play something from your discard. I guess, what are we going to have here? Oh, this is already triple, so we'll just triple, why not? Puzzle box lets you kind of haven something aside. And we'll see if we have map makers for both mine and the AI's. Surely inevitable province or duchy or something. Very lucky again. We're drawing, we're moving. We are in fact grooving. So that was something. No trash here because we're just gonna. We almost get to trigger the shuffle and maybe redraw the map makers, but we're not. We don't quite get to do that. Just getting a state. I guess we're not actually going to end it this turn, but we were going to buy grain, so it's not. It doesn't matter too much that we. I guess we could gain hasties and it would go into play, which could be okay, or gain a rope, but I'll just do this. Can set aside this. We can certainly no, not quite end it. If I had kept, well, maybe we can. Okay, well, it's 10. This could be 10 more if we do province estate, or it could be a little bit more if we do a province. Anyway, 10 or 12, sort of. I don't know how to count it. 10, and then this is 12. So that just does it if we mill. What if we do 2 loots? What if we crucible 2 loots? That's 14, but we'd lose the loot. So let's say like a 10, 14, 15. Let's see, those are the ones we did. 15. That's just 21. If you crucible loot, that's like +4. So it's quite a bit less than the. Anyway, my understanding is that this works. We could crucible the pickaxe, which is also +4. Or, so we mill 1 province to end it here. That was pretty explosive on the loots. Obviously the map makers are what are doing most of the work there, but that was an interesting interaction. All right, well, that was a neat board. Crazy plunder stuff. We didn't even do the shaman cabin boy stuff, which I think was probably just a little slow here. You could have done some of it, but we probably I mean it feels like 11 is doable, though I do think I drew pretty well off the map makers. So I would not expect 11 on average, but maybe pretty often. I'm also not sure about the quartermaster versus just buying a map maker, buying a rope or whatever at that point in time. But anyway, that was a neat board. Very, very fast. And just sort of outspeeding whatever the AI is doing here by a lot. And they're not doing a lot of trashing, so that always hurts. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all tomorrow.